mineral sunscreen has a lightweight, creamy texture that glides swiftly. Top 3 mineral sunscreens for oily. Moving straight into my top 3 recommendations, and my number 1 top pick is... Hello, annyeong, this is Yuki from One Eye Beauty, the place to find all the Korean beauty info in one eye. Followed by my last year's best Korean chemical sunscreens video. This year I'm diving into the sunscreens review, starting with the best Korean mineral sunscreens. I've received many requests on this, and as Korean mineral sunscreens have significantly evolved, eliminating their typical downsides like dryness and chalky texture, leaving a loads of white cast. Now there are phenomenal Korean mineral sunscreens that are just as comfortable and flawless as chemical sunscreens, leaving a nice dewy or semi-matte finish with a hint or no white cast. In today's video, I'll review 8 popular Korean mineral sunscreens and share with you my top 3 suggestions for both dry and oily skin types. And towards the end of this video, I'll share my 1 top pick, so make sure you stick around until the end of this video. Before we kickstart, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to show some love and support. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. Which sunscreen do you prefer? Chemical or mineral sunscreen, or do you not know? The biggest noticeable difference between the chemical and mineral sunscreens is in their texture. Chemical sunscreens feel more dewy and hydrating on the skin as it gets absorbed into the skin, whereas mineral sunscreens, they sit on top of your skin like a UV shield, so it feels more dry and matte, and it leaves a lot of white cast. However, mineral sunscreens are much better for troubled or sensitive skin types as it acts like skin reflectors bouncing off the UV rays rather than getting absorbed into the skin to inactivate the UV rays through a chemical reaction like the chemical sunscreen. It is much less irritating on the skin, and it's convenient as this UV shield works immediately after application. No waiting around for about 20 to 30 minutes like the chemical sunscreen, as it needs about that time for it to activate the UV protection. It's mostly also real safe, meaning that it's free from chemical ingredients which may harm the environment. Despite all these pros, mineral sunscreens hasn't been that popular due to its big flaw in texture as mentioned earlier. However, thanks to the innovative Korean cosmetics, now they're making mineral sunscreens with an improved texture which is just as comfortable as chemical sunscreens, leaving no white cast. Let's find out which ones these are. Before we begin, here's a quick reminder that I have a sunscreen quiz gift for you to discover which sunscreen, mineral or chemical from which brand is best suited for your skin. It's completely free, so feel free to download it. I'll leave the link down at the comment section below for you to find out your perfect sunscreen. Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Pure Mineral Relief Daily Sunscreen. On my mineral sunscreens review video that I held in my communities page, this sunscreen was the one most of my subscribers wanted to find out about. I like the Haruharu's chemical version, this one over here. Has anyone else tried this? I like this one because it felt hydrating and comfortable on my dry skin with a quick absorption. So, how about the mineral version? This sunscreen has a lightweight and creamy texture in airless packaging that glides effortlessly but takes a while to absorb. It's infused with highly antioxidant ingredients like rice bran oil, rice and Heartleaf extracts, along with niacinamide, sunflower extract, tocopherol and ceramide to moisturize and soothe the skin with one mineral UV filter, zinc oxide. This sunscreen takes a while to blend in and can feel a bit dry during the process, and you can notice a lot of white cast. However, once settled, the white cast disappears and becomes comfortable on the skin with less dryness, leaving a matte finish. This sunscreen does have a fair bit of SPF smell. I say just a fair bit. And it does have that typical flaws of mineral sunscreen, like dry texture and taking a while to absorb, but it does surprisingly become better over time. This would suit oily and combination skin types, and it's priced around $22 for 50 mils. Dr.G Green Mild Up Sun Plus. This sunscreen was featured in my previous Olive Young 5 Years Champ video, a winner of 5 consecutive years, a very popular sunscreen in Korea. So, did this live up to the hype? This mineral sunscreen has a lightweight, creamy texture that glides swiftly but takes a while to blend in. It contains pycnogenol extracted from pine trees and phylmaxil to protect the skin barrier from external aggressors. This also contains multiple skin soothing and hydrating ingredients like panthenol, Centella asiatica, Heartleaf extracts, and sodium hyaluronate, along with only one mineral UV filter, zinc oxide. This sunscreen takes a while to absorb and can feel a bit dry during the process, and you can notice a lot of white cast, but once settled, the white cast disappears, leaving a matte finish. This sunscreen has a fair bit of SPF smell, which isn't too much. On my dry skin, this sunscreen just feels way too dehydrating, giving a very matte finish. So this would suit to combination and oily skin types, and it's priced around $27 for 50 mils. It has received good reviews from Hair app, so don't just take my words for it, guys. SKIN1004 Madagascar Centella Air Fit Sun Cream Plus. This was requested by my beloved subscriber Diane in my Korean mineral sunscreens review survey that I held in my communities page before making this video. If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to get involved, have your say by requesting certain product reviews, which I try my best to answer to you by reviewing like in this video here. So if you're interested, join the club. It only takes one click. This is a mineral sunscreen infused with a high percentage of Centella asiatica extract. As SKIN1004's chemical sunscreen, this one is so famous, and this is one of my favorite chemical sunscreen as well. I had a high expectation on this one. So, how did I go with it? This needs to be shaken a little before use, and what you'll see is this lovely light brown tone with a lightweight and airy texture that glides swiftly with a fairly quick absorption. This is enriched with 35.8% Centella asiatica extract from Madagascar to soothe the skin. It's also infused with niacinamide, Camellia sinensis leaf extract, and metacecoside to help reduce redness, even the skin tone, and soothe the skin while providing some protection with one mineral filter zinc oxide. This sunscreen can take a while to absorb, but during the process, it feels comfortable on the skin as it's very hydrating, leaving a dewy finish which soon turns into semi-matte finish with a mild white cast. This one has that subtle smell of SPF, which is almost close to fragrance-free, and it feels very soothing and comfortable on the skin. So it's a bit of a shame that it has that white cast. But if you wear makeup, it'll get covered as its white cast isn't that bad. So I say this would suit all skin types, dry, combination, and oily skin types, and it's priced around $16 for 50 mils, so it's a great value as well. And on Starvana, using my discount code below, you can get it for even cheaper. Dear Klairs All Day Airy Mineral Sunscreen. This is the new mineral sunscreen from Dear Klairs that comes in various different sizes of 60 grams, 35 grams, and 10 grams. I like the 35 grams that I have with me here. This fits perfectly in my makeup bag, a really good travel size that's not too big nor too small. Will I be considering of buying the jumbo size to use as a daily usage? Like its name, it has a lightweight and airy texture that glides effortlessly and absorbs quickly into the skin. This is infused with skin moisturizing coconut oil, panthenol, and ceramide, along with skin brightening niacinamide and Camellia sinensis leaf extract and tocopherol to soothe the skin. This is non-comedogenic with only one mineral UV filter, zinc oxide, so it will suit acne-prone skin types. It feels very lightweight, hydrating, leaving a dewy finish with no white cast. This sunscreen has that subtle smell of SPF. I say it's almost close to fragrance-free, and it feels very comfortable, hydrating, giving a dewy finish. It's a comfortable daily sunscreen that evens out the skin tone at the same time. So would I be purchasing its jumbo size of 60 grams as a daily usage? Yes. This would suit dry, combination, and oily skin types if you don't mind dewy finish, and it's priced around $29 for 60 grams. It may sound a bit pricey, but Starvana has a discount on all the time, and using my discount code below, you can get it for even cheaper. Round Lab Birch Juice Moisturizing Mild Up Sunscreen. This sunscreen is the mineral version of Roundlep's viral Roundlep Birch Moisturizing Sunscreen. This is one of the best-selling Korean chemical sunscreens that has won all of Young Awards for 3 consecutive years. I did do a video on this previously along with the Sun Stick and Sun Cushion, which you can go and check out after watching this one. So did the mineral version perform as well as the chemical version? Let's find out. This sunscreen has a lightweight, creamy texture that glides well. However, it needs a good rubbing for a while to blend in. It's formulated with birch tree sap and water lily to soothe the skin, along with skin hydrating glycerol glucoside and beta hyaluronic acid. It also contains skin brightening ascorbic acid and skin soothing tocopherol with only one UV filter, zinc oxide. This took a long time to blend in, leaving my dry skin feeling tight with a matte finish and a lot of white cast. This sunscreen has a fair bit of SPF smell, and it's, for me, quite a disappointing one as I loved its chemical version so much. But if you don't mind a bit of white cast, this does feel gentle on the skin, so oily and combination skin types, you guys might like it. This is priced around $28 for 50 mils. Before we move on to the next one, aren't you forgetting something, by the way? Did you know that only 17% of my viewers are subscribers? If you find this channel helpful and you think it deserves more subscribers like this wonderful subscriber has claimed, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. Goodal Heartleaf Calming Mineral Filter Sun Cream. This is a vegan certified mineral sunscreen that's infused with skin soothing Heartleaf extract. I also have the Goodal Calming Moisture Sun Cream, which is the chemical version of this one. And this one I found a bit dry on my dry skin, but I have been recommending this to all my subscribers with oily and combination skin types, asking my recommendation for sunscreens that have matte finish. I think this feels quite comfortable and soothing on the skin. It just has a very matte finish, which I found too matte for my dry skin. Having that experience, I didn't have a very high expectation on this sun cream, but you never know until you try, do you? This sunscreen has a creamy texture that glides effortlessly and absorbs quickly into the skin. It's infused with Heartleaf extract to calm redness and irritated skin, plus panthenol and 10 types of hyaluronic acid to replenish moisture, skin soothing Centella asiatica, tocopherol, and silica that will help to control oil level while providing sun protection with one mineral filter, zinc oxide. This mineral sunscreen gives a matte finish but still feels very comfortable and hydrating on the skin without any white cast. This sunscreen has a very subtle smell of SPF and it has a bit like a plant-like smell. Very subtle, so it's almost fragrance-free, I'd say. This sunscreen felt very comfortable and hydrating on my dry skin, and it's infused with good ingredients to benefit oily skin types. So I'd say this suits to dry, oily, and combination skin types, pretty much all skin types. And it's priced around $20 for 50 mils. Using my discount code below, you can get it for even cheaper, YesStyle, so go and check it out. ROVECTIN Aqua Soothing Sun Cream. Olive Young's #1 selling mineral sunscreens now has a new packaging that looks like this now. This has been recommended by many Korean skin influencers like Director Pai and Jaina, so I had a high expectation on this. So what do I think now after testing this out? This is a lightweight and milky cream texture. As it has a milky texture, you think that it would glide effortlessly, but as you can see, it turns out to be quite thick, taking a while to blend in. This is a vegan sunscreen infused with many skin benefiting ingredients like niacinamide, Centella asiatica, Jeju stellaria media extract, adenosine, Heartleaf, tomato seed oil, sunflower flower extract, and many more to hydrate, soothe, and brighten the skin. It contains 2 mineral filters, zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. This instantly feels hydrating, but as you keep rubbing, it becomes drier, taking a while to absorb, leaving a slight white cast with a semi-matte finish. The good thing about the sunscreen is that it's almost fragrance-free. You can hardly smell that particular SPF smell, you know? On my dry skin, this was just way too thick and a bit dehydrating. This is designed for oily and combination skin types, so maybe you guys will like it more than I did. This is priced around $31 for 50 mils. Now it's the ranking time! Starting with the top 3 mineral sunscreens for oily skin types. Number 3 goes to Klairs. I know that this has a dewy finish, and some of you with oily or combination skin types don't prefer dewy finish sunscreen, but this is non-comedogenic that feels very comfortable on the skin, so this will be a good daily sunscreen. Number 2 goes to Haruharu. Yes, this does have a white cast that disappears after a while though, leaving the skin comfortable with that matte finish. And number 1 goes to Goodal. This glides effortlessly and absorbs quickly, leaving a nice semi-matte finish, and it also contains silica that helps to control excess oil. So I think this will be very suitable for combination and oily skin types. Moving straight into my top 3 recommendations for dry skin type. Number 3 goes to Etude. Even though this contains quite a strong smell of SPF, as its texture is just gorgeous, so hydrating, comfortable and dewy on dry skin, I think this deserves to be ranked in number 3. Number 2 goes to Goodal. This was my dry skin's absolute favorite sunscreen with a semi-matte finish without losing hydration. And number 1 goes to Klairs. This is a very hydrating, comfortable daily sunscreen giving a dewy finish. And my number 1 top pick is, I'll call this One Eye Beauty pick, is this one over here, Goodal. This is a gorgeous sunscreen that blends in quickly, leaving no white cast and semi-matte finish without losing hydration. It's also infused with skin soothing ingredient Heartleaf extract that feels comfortable on the skin. And even though this sunscreen wasn't ranked in any of the top 3s, I'd like you to pay attention to this one, especially if you have a troubled or sensitive skin type, SKIN1004. It's a bit of a shame that this has a bit of a white cast, but this felt so comfortable and soothing on the skin with high percentage of Centella asiatica extract, and it has a beautiful beige tone that helps to even out the skin tone at the same time. So if you don't mind a bit of white cast, I'd highly recommend this sunscreen, especially if you have a sensitive or troubled skin, as it feels so soothing and comfortable. Last year, many of you have enjoyed my UV mirror sunscreens testing shorts videos. So do let me know if you have any sunscreens that I've shown in today's video that you'd like me to test using my UV mirror. This UV mirror is from Skinya. Some of you have asked me where I got my UV mirror from. This was one of the best skincare gadget that I've purchased. It shows you when to reapply your sunscreen as the color shows faded after a while. I'll leave my 15% off discount code along with its links down below. And don't forget my sunscreen quiz gift that I made for you guys, helping you to discover which sunscreen, mineral or chemical from which brand is best suited for your skin. It's completely free, so feel free to download it. I'll leave the link down at the comment section. I'll be looking forward to hearing your feedback on this video, so please leave a comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with you with another K-beauty video. 안녕!